The only two things you need to be happy and rich. What if the formula for success in life was much simpler than we've been led to believe? You don't need college degrees, influential contacts, or to be born lucky. You only need two things: to be a good person and to train strength or hypertrophy in the gym. If you do these two things consistently, happiness and money will follow. We hope this video will change your life. 1. Be a good person, the beginning of everything. Being a good person is the basis of everything. The energy you give is the energy you receive. When you are honest, kind, respectful and supportive, the world responds to you with opportunities, genuine connections and good vibes. People will treat you better, trust you, and you'll be surrounded by healthier, more real and valuable relationships. Call it magic, karma or social logic. Moreover, being a good person does not mean being foolish or letting others walk all over you. It means acting with integrity, seeking the common good and not nurturing hatred and envy. Those negative emotions only drain your energy and take you away from your purpose. Genuine kindness gives you peace of mind, self-esteem and clarity. 2. Strength or hypertrophy training, the habit that changes everything. Training in the gym 2, 3 or 4 times a week not only transforms your body, it transforms your mind. Strength training generates discipline, willpower, self-control, routine, mental clarity, self-confidence. These qualities are essential to achieving any difficult goal in life. When you have the ability to follow a training and eating plan, to overcome fatigue, pain and excuses, you develop an unbreakable mindset. And with that, you can accomplish things that most don't even dare to try. Strength training releases key feel-good hormones such as dopamine, serotonin, endorphins and oxytocin, also called happy hormones. This leaves you feeling more active and positive during the day. Relaxed thanks to the balance of the nervous system. Focused, productive and less stressed. Able to sleep better your 8 hours and recover energy. All this puts you in an optimal state to live and create. You become more ambitious, you become interested in new subjects, you come up with ideas for earning money, and you begin to act more decisively. Your day becomes more productive and you feel you are moving forward, growing. That is true fulfillment. Improve your appearance, self-esteem and opportunities. Being in shape, you will instinctively start to take better care of your image, better haircut, hygiene, clothes, skin, presence. That will make you more attractive, which will attract more positive people into your life. Your friends will respect you more, people will listen to you more, and treat you with more consideration. It is not superficial, good looks open doors. From job opportunities, more aesthetic CV, better perception, to the possibility of entrepreneurship and offering services. And if you don't want to work for anyone, you'll have the confidence to start something of your own. What about money? It comes on its own when your life is aligned. When you have discipline, mental strength and inner peace, it's natural to want to advance and generate income. You'll take courses, improve your resume, explore new sources of income. If you have transformed your body and mind, you can also transform your finances. Real examples abound, many millionaires and successful people, Jeff Bezos, Will Smith, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafa Nadal, etc., take care of their body and mental health. Physical health not only gives you longevity, it also gives you energy, focus and power to execute ideas. This is not magic or a quick promise. It's not about thinking that in 1 year you're going to become rich and extremely happy. It's about having a lifestyle that lasts forever. By applying this, you will gradually move away from toxic friendships, useless vices, such as late nights, drinking or smoking, and you will begin to value your time and energy. You will be more grateful, treat your family better and live with more love and balance. Being a good person also improves your environment. Not only do you attract good energy for yourself, but you improve the lives of those around you. That creates a virtuous circle, you help, you inspire, you connect, and that comes back to you in the form of opportunities, love and real support. Strength training improves your brain. Several studies show that strength training stimulates neurogenesis, birth of new neurons, improves memory and reduces the risk of depression, anxiety and cognitive impairment. Not only will you be stronger physically, but also mentally. Strength is reflected in your body language. As you train, you improve your posture, the way you move, your confidence. This influences how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself. You begin to project real confidence, not false arrogance. Your energy and motivation are contagious. As a disciplined, optimistic and active person, you inspire those around you. Your friends, your family, even your co-workers or clients, see you as someone with natural leadership. That also attracts more opportunities. You stop comparing yourself and compete only with yourself. When you train and improve day by day, you no longer care about what others have or do. Your focus is on bettering yourself. And that's a direct path to peace of mind. You start to take more care of your diet and daily habits. When you push yourself in the gym, you don't want to throw away your progress by eating poorly, staying up late or having self-destructive habits. A chain of good decisions is created automatically. You get to the point, you don't waste time. By having a disciplined lifestyle, you begin to value your time more than ever. That makes you more selective with people, plans, jobs and decisions. You become more efficient, more productive and more selective about what you accept. You develop tolerance to effort and frustration. What used to affect you, you now manage with temperament. And that, in business, relationships and personal life, differentiates you from those who give up or block in the face of any difficulty. Your image improves without obsession. It's not just about aesthetics, but about health, presence and self-care. It is noticeable when someone takes care of themselves with self-love, and that transmits a lot of personal value. Your inner voice becomes your ally. By gaining in self-confidence and real self-esteem, the one that comes from daily work, you stop bad-mouthing yourself. You give yourself support instead of sabotage, and that is fundamental to be happy. Everything improves on autopilot, because when you do the most basic things right, training, being a good person, sleeping well, eating healthy, everything else falls into place, your ideas, your emotions, your goals, your relationships and even your finances. What does an ideal day have to be like? Actually, living well is not that complicated. A well-structured day has a lot of power. You get up, fulfill your obligations, do your work with focus, train for strength or hypertrophy, eat foods that nourish your body and mind, spend quality time with your family, your partner or your friends. And so, without even realizing it, the day flies by. There is no time left for nonsense, no time for empty distractions. Because between thinking about what you're going to train, planning your meals, meeting your work goals, and taking care of your finances and well-being, there's no room for boredom. And that's key. Boredom is one of the biggest enemies of being human. When you don't have a structure, a direction, a routine that lifts you up, that's when bad habits, negative thoughts and wasted time appear. The solution is simple but powerful. Keep busy with the essentials. Fill your days with things that make you grow. Manage your time with intention. Surround yourself with those who add up. Make every day count. That way you not only get closer to success, but you begin to live with purpose, fulfillment and authentic happiness. As has always been said, we are a reflection of the 5 people we spend the most time with. This idea, popularized by entrepreneur Jim Rohn, reminds us that our environment has a profound impact on our mindset, habits and decisions. The people around us influence, sometimes without us even realizing it, the way we think, the way we face challenges and the goals we dare to set. If you are surrounded by motivated, optimistic people with solid values, you are more likely to adopt similar attitudes. On the contrary, if your close circle is marked by negativity, constant complaining or lack of ambition, you may end up absorbing that same energy. Choosing who we let into our lives is not selfishness, it is emotional intelligence. Surround yourself with those who inspire you, challenge you to improve, celebrate your achievements and support you in difficult times. The bottom line, 3 keys to success. You only need 3 things to be really successful in life: love, which is achieved by being a good person; health, which is built in the gym and with nutrition; and money, which comes only if you have the above and work with discipline. Don't fail at either of the first 2. If you fail to be a good person or to train your body, you will not have complete happiness. The key is in constancy, in keeping your mind clear, your body active and your heart clean. Because when you are strong on the outside and inside, and you are also a good person, you become a superman or a superwoman, someone magnetic, resilient and capable of achieving what many do not even imagine. Many professional psychologists recommend it. The combination of regular physical exercise and a positive attitude towards others is considered one of the strongest foundations for emotional well-being, mental stability and personal success. Thank you for watching the video.